Alright guys, today we're going to be testing a product that we have never tested before. It is called hurricane tape. And it says that it is ultra strong. Something I'm interested in is it says that it is 10 times stronger than most household tapes. We'll see how true that is. It says it doesn't leave a residue. It says it's for windows. I guess like the purpose of this stuff is that you are supposed to put this tape over top of your windows. If you are in like an area where a hurricane is coming through, you put this tape over your windows, and it is supposed to protect your windows and keep, I don't know if it's supposed to keep them from breaking, or if it's supposed to just keep the glass out of your house. I'll have to get back with you on that one. I think it's just meant to keep the glass outside of your house if the windows do break. But we're going to test it. We're going to see how good it is. One thing that's different about this tape is that it is not like it's not like a regular... I thought I had a roll of duct tape here somewhere. Alright, anyway. So it's not like a regular roll of tape like a duct tape would, or like a duct tape is. So with duct tape, you know, you can just peel it, rip it off, you know, stick it to whatever you need to stick it to. We'll put this here. That'll stay there forever. It's got like a, it's like made of fabric or something. It's like, I don't know how well you can see it, but it's like some type of fabric that's like woven together, like a mesh or something. And you can't like, you can't rip it. You can't like tear into it. So it's like, but it's not very sticky at all. Like it's probably, if I had to like measure it against duct tape as far as stickiness, it's probably like a quarter as sticky. If that. Like it's not very sticky at all. It's just extremely strong. Like you can't like pull it apart. Which kind of, to me, doesn't really make sense, because if it's not sticky and it can't stick to anything, why does it need to be strong? You can take scissors or a knife or something to cut this stuff. You can't rip it. You can't do anything with it. So we're going to test this stuff out, run it through its paces. First thing I want to do is get out the crane scale and just see how much force it takes to break this stuff compared to like duct tape. So let's do that. Alright guys, so before we go any farther, this video is sponsored by the Till Valhalla project. Now, I know a lot of you guys usually skip through the sponsored parts of the videos. Don't skip through this one. This one's actually important. So, the Till Valhalla project. What they do is they sell clothing and just items. They have like bracelets, different things. They sell stuff with inspirational messages on them. Like, this says mental health awareness. There's a... like just an American flag shirt. They have one that says 22 a day because 22 veterans a day take their lives. So what they do is they sell all these items, and then they take that money and then they do things like this. They find fallen heroes and they make memorial plaques for them and then deliver them to the families of the heroes. So whether it's military, law enforcement, first responders, it doesn't matter. They make these plaques and then they deliver them to the families. And whenever I say deliver them, I don't mean that they just like make them and then ship them off and mail them to somebody. They make these things and then they hand deliver them to the families. So that's pretty cool. It's not just, it's an actual like personal delivery. So it's really cool. They also make these little bands that go along with the plaque for the family. It's a nice little touch. And the company's only been around for 4 years, but they've already delivered over 2,000 of these plaques, totaling over $700,000. And then on top of that, they've donated over $1 million to help end veteran suicide. So that's pretty amazing, and they're doing a lot of good with the money that they're making from this merchandise. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they become one of the biggest mission-oriented brands in the entire country, because they're doing so much good with the money that they're making. So, if you want to support them, there is a link in the description. It's the tillvalhallaproject.com/TylerTube, and you can get 15% off of your order. And don't forget, you're not just buying a shirt, you are supporting a great cause. Alright, you guys that have been here for a long time, you know how this works. I have one loop of tape around these blocks. Crane scale is going to tell us how much force it takes to pull the blocks apart and break the tape. We'll see how strong it is. I'm going to guess, I think we've done this before, and I think it was somewhere around like 80 pounds maybe? Look at the people. They're the ones that want to see you, not me. Alright, whatever. Alright, I can live with that. 64. I almost said 60 in the beginning, because I thought it was 60, but I also thought it was 80. So 64. So duct tape was 64 pounds. Hurricane tape, I think, is going to be less than 40 pounds. And I'm honestly going to be surprised if it makes it to 40 pounds. Okay. That is actually very surprising. So, 60, come on, focus. 65 pounds. So, despite it being like, I mean, a fourth as sticky, it held 1 pound more. Let's do each tape, instead of one loop of tape, let's do each one 2 loops and see what that does. The 1 strip of duct tape held 64 pounds, so let's see if the 2 will do double. That's pretty much exactly what you would expect. Almost exactly double. So that's right on par. So 2 layers of the duct tape was, essentially double the strength. I think 2 layers of the hurricane tape, since it's such a strong material, I think it's going to be way more than 2 times stronger. I think it's going to be like 4 times stronger, if I had to guess. Oh, it didn't even break. It just slid off. Okay, alright. So we're obviously going to have to redo that. But even that was 214 pounds. Oh, there we go. Okay, alright. We need a redo. Alright, I think this will be better. I feel like I've got this all lined up so it doesn't lean. Let's see if we can do. I think it's going to slide no matter what, because it just doesn't break. That kind of counts. I think the adhesive gave out before it did. I mean, I'm pretty good with that. 225 pounds. Pretty impressive. So next thing we're going to do, we're going to head outside and we're going to put this tape through some hurricane-like conditions, see how it holds up. Alright, first test. With a hurricane comes wind. So I have my hurricane wind maker. I've got a piece of tape on a window, just like you would have it in a hurricane. Of course you'd have a little bit more, but this is just a scientific test. Actually, let's go to this side. So this side has it's peeled up just a little bit. See if we can blow it off. We're going to start off on low. I don't think that's going to do anything. Let's just go to high. Alright, so the wind seems to have no effect. So a hurricane isn't just wind, it's wind and rain. So let's get some rain. I didn't realize that my water hose had a leak until now. Let's try a little rain. Oh, that's gonna be no problem. Wind and rain. Oh, it's already peeling off. Oh, this water hose. Well, that's not a very good sign. How are you going to stick to a window in a hurricane if you can't even withstand a little bit of rain? And that's like a light rain compared to a hurricane. Alright, so now we're going to give this stuff the best chance possible. I've covered the entire window in it just like you would if you were going to put this on your house in preparation for a hurricane. Maybe instead of like one little strip, maybe that was kind of a dumb test. Maybe if we cover the entire window, it will withstand the wind and the rain of a hurricane. We'll see. We'll get the wind going first. That is actually impressive. That's way better than I thought. The one strip just got blown off in like 2 seconds. That's actually pretty good. I mean, I don't know that it would withstand that type of rain and wind for like hours, like a hurricane lasts. But, I mean, so far it looks good. All right, so it held up to the wind and the rain of what we'll call an average hurricane. But what about the rain from like a super hurricane, we'll say? So, let's see. I'm actually impressed. That's pretty crazy. As long as I don't stick the pressure washer like directly underneath the tape or right on the edge, it sticks just fine. And I could probably spray it almost all day long. And that's way more pressure than you're ever gonna get from the rain of a hurricane. So like, I thought the pressure washer would just blow it all right off, but that's actually super impressive. All right, now for the important stuff. I have 2 windows, 4 panels of glass. I've covered them completely in the tape. Oh, I don't know if I told you guys this or not, but the purpose of this tape, I found out, is to, if the window breaks, it is supposed to just simply keep the glass on the outside and not let the glass on the inside. It's not supposed to necessarily stop the window from breaking, just keep the glass outside, and you are supposed to put it on the inside of the glass, not the outside. We made some changes. It's on the inside. The most common reason that windows break in hurricanes, apparently, is tree branches hitting windows. So I have my tree branch here. We're going to go for this bottom window right here and see if this stuff works. So I guess I'm going to be the hurricane. Alright, here we go. Really? I had a suspicion when I bought these that these windows weren't glass and they were plastic. They might be glass. Let's see. Okay, they are glass. And that didn't stop anything from happening. All the glass still very much went out the backside of the window. Maybe like if you something gently hit it. In order for the glass to break, I think something is going to have to hit it hard enough that if it does break, it's just going to go through. I could be wrong. So let's do this. Let's just kind of slowly ramp it up more and more and see when the glass breaks. Yikes. Oh, there's glass hitting me. Let's put some safety glasses on. Maybe that will limit our the amount of glass that comes back. I really think that whatever hits it, if it hits it with enough force, I think it's just going to go right through. Come on. What if I just hit it? Yeah, I mean, that was like probably just barely enough to break it. And it still went right through. I kind of don't know if this tape even has a purpose, because what's going to break the glass that's not going to have enough force to actually just go through the tape? Because the tape is virtually nothing. I'm going to throw a ninja star just because I feel like it. Wow. That went straight through. Oh! Okay. that kind of stopped it. Maybe we need things that are lighter. Okay, maybe the 2x4 just has too much weight. Although this is probably going to be the weight of something that's going to be flying in the hurricane wind. So let's do something a little bit different. I've got some small stuff. I've got some, just like some rocks. And I also have these little tiny, like ball bearing type of beads that I want to throw at these windows. I have one with the hurricane tape and I have one without. And something I want to see is, this bottom window has a screen on it. I have a feeling that just a screen would probably do a better job of stopping the glass from coming in than the tape will. So I think the solution to all of this is going to be to just put screens on your windows. But we'll see. So we'll start off small with the beads. See if I can even throw one of these hard enough to break the window. Oh. This is going to be tough. I don't know if they have enough weight. Oh. Look at that. Okay. It hit the screen and it stopped. Again, hit the screen and it stopped. Got the rocks. Literally hit the screen and bounced back all the way to here. See? That's better than the hurricane tape. Same thing. It did dent the screen pretty severely, almost threw it out of the frame. But it worked, and it threw it back to us. And you can do it with the rocks, too. So now let's try the top window that has nothing behind it with the beads. Oh, that did not go through. Maybe small stuff like this doesn't really matter. Alright, the rocks. Straight through. That didn't go through. Yeah. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Somebody is going to have a fun time picking up all of this broken glass, because it ain't going to be me. We'll go ahead and we'll test the beads, just because we did it for the first ones. Oh! Before it just did like a little spiderweb crack. This time, it cracked the entire thing. But it still doesn't go through. They just don't have enough weight. Got the rocks. Straight through. And I'm not even throwing them that hard. Oh, okay. That one got deflected. That one got deflected. Alright, okay. But if you throw them with any type of force, they just go straight through. So let's maybe like switch gears. Instead of thinking of hurricanes, or maybe we can think of hurricanes. What if can you use this to protect your windows against like golf balls? Maybe you live like near a golf course. Maybe the hurricane hits a golf course and somebody hits a ball and the hurricane grabs the ball and throws it at your house. Who knows? Let's see. That worked. That worked really good actually. I didn't throw it super hard, but that worked. Well, that's crazy. That actually works surprisingly well. Alright. Why is it working so good on that window? You know what? I think I understand what's going on here. I don't know where the rock went, so I grabbed another one. I think what's happening here is that, so rocks obviously have very jagged edges, which are very good at breaking glass. The golf ball is completely round and smooth on all sides. And I think we're getting a better result with the tape with the golf ball because of that smoothness, and it doesn't have anything sharp to kind of like penetrate through. And I think that's going to be our answer. I'm going to throw this rock. I think we're going to see that it goes straight through. I'm going to try to throw it just as hard as I did the golf ball. Yeah, it goes straight through. But the golf ball doesn't. If you live near a golf course and you think someone might be hitting golf balls near your house, or if you are afraid that a golf ball might get picked up in a hurricane and get thrown into your house, then this... I'd never do that again in a million years. Anyway, this tape might be the tape for you. But overall, as like a review, if you're in a hurricane area and you're trying to keep the glass out of your house, instead of getting tape to put over your windows, honestly, I think the best thing would be to just get a screen. Install a screen on the window. It's going to be stronger than the tape, and it's probably going to do a much better job. So, hurricane tape is kind of a... Like, does it work? Yeah, it works under certain circumstances, but it's not going to work if there's anything with any type of real, like, power coming through the window or anything. So, it's 50-50. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If there's anything else that you want to see me test, leave a comment down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.